No problem. You guys, before we start, I just want to say, on behalf of the West Virginia football team, our thoughts and prayers go out to Jacob Blake and his family. Everybody knows the incident that went down this past week, and we just want to say, man, we want change in this world, and WVU football team is one team who's promoting change, and we're trying to figure out things that we can do to push for change in this country. All right, we can start.
All right, thanks, TJ. Go ahead, Coach Hunter.
Well, okay, awkward segue. I'll go back to football for a second. This wide receiver group seems really deep, and a lot of good young players. You're not young, but just give me your overview of this receiving core as a whole.
I think the receiving core as a whole, we have a lot of talent in the room, from older guys like myself, transfers in like Keon Wakefield, and just the young guys we got coming in like DeVille Washington and Sam Brown. And, we still got Sam James, Sean Ryan, Bryce Wheaton, guys like that. I think with the guys that's coming back from last year, it's a year of experience, having playing time in big games, playing in front of big crowds. And now we got a lot of more people who know what to do, who's experienced, and we can teach the younger guys and bring the younger guys along. So I think the receiving core is going to be great this year. We just got to execute and play up to our abilities.
All right, go ahead, Jared.
Hey, TJ, I'm just curious. You just mentioned Keon. What are you seeing from him so far?
Man, one thing about Keon, he's like me. He's been in the game a long time, been in college a while, and that experience, man. Me and Keon both try to bring the young guys under our wing. Keon's very elusive. He can play inside. He can play outside. You know what I'm saying? And one of the big things he brings is just bringing the younger guys along, being able to talk about past experiences and relate to the things that some of the younger guys are going through, and just being able to get everybody going and just, you know what I'm saying, just pushing everybody along, especially the young guys, because, camp can be hard, especially for somebody who's first time away from home and stuff like that. So that's one thing big that Keon does.
All right. Go ahead, Greg Hunter.
So last week they announced that this year doesn't count against eligibility for this season. So you're a fifth-year senior, but you're allowed to come back next year. Have you thought about that? Do the seniors and all the others talk about that yet, or is that something you worry about down the road?
Well, for me, that's something I worry about down the road. Before they came out with the announcement, a lot of the guys on the team, that's one big thing that concerned everybody on the team was we're going to lose this year eligibility, or how is that going to work? Coach Brown told us that we voicing our opinions about the eligibility is what he brought to our athletic director, Shane Lyons, and Shane Lyons took that. So he commended us on speaking up and using our voice. But I think we just need to focus on this season that we got ahead and just face these challenges that we're going through right now. And then whenever the season is over, then we can make the decision on whether we want to come back or be done.
All right. Go ahead, Cody.
Hey, TJ, I was just wondering, how is the second year with Coach Brown and the coaching staff been different from the first year?
A lot more experience, a year up under Coach Brown, and just the way he coaches, the way he runs practice, the offensive setup, you know what I'm saying? It's just running way smoother. We got a lot more guys who know what to do. Last year was a lot of guys who was trying to learn the offense and trying to learn how to practice, you feel me, with Coach Brown. So I think that year under Coach Brown got us a lot more experience. During COVID, we had a lot of online meetings. So whenever we did get back to practice, most of the young guys, almost everybody knew exactly what to do, knew how to execute plays. And that's a complete 360 from last year. Everybody was a little uncertain to coaching and how gameplay was going to work and what they was looking for. So I think now that we got more people that's been under Coach Brown, it's running way smoother.
All right, we'll go ahead and go to Kevin Kender. Go ahead, Kevin.
TJ, you mentioned speaking out about the eligibility issues and also about the social issues in this country right now. Could you have done that as a freshman, a redshirt freshman? I know you're really outgoing, right? Obviously you're kind of a people person, but what in your experiences has made you comfortable speaking out about those things? And, what have you learned along the way about doing it and how you can have an effect?
Just being who I am, I realized that I have a big platform and a lot of people listen to what I say. So Coach Brown proposed a question to us just yesterday and said, what can I do to create change? And one thing that I wrote down was use my platform, use my voice to spread the word and to educate people on things that they might not know. So just me realizing that the person that I am, the person that I've become, you know what I'm saying, has a bigger platform. Me as a redshirt freshman, wasn't really, I was outspoken, but I wasn't really the guy that was going to stand up and lead the group. You know what I'm saying? I was still in the background trying to figure out who I was and trying to find my way. So I think with the years of experience that I have, I'm more open to talking and speaking out on things.
All right, TJ, last question here from Carly Nevis. Go ahead, Carly.
Hey, TJ, so kind of where I was going, but what are ways that the program and yourself want to promote change and promote social justice? What are ideas that you guys have come up with?
Can't really think of too many off the top of my head, but I know my teammate Uzi Kamara, he's one of the members of the diversity committee that we have, and that committee is is built to promote things that we want to get changed, things that we want to do. And after practice, he actually just told us the athletic department is getting ready to do a march tomorrow. So that's one thing we're going to do to get out and show that we're all united as a football team and as an athletic department at West Virginia. We're looking to make change in the world.
All right, TJ, appreciate it. Thanks, guys. We'll see you probably sometime next week.